reason that you are actually getting that negative feedback is because your voice doesn't exactly sound like your truth, and so you find your voice as you do more and more of your videos or your training and write more stuff and get feedback. Actually, I am in Chateau Ez, or some people call Chateau Eze. I think it's Ez in France, and I'm actually in a very beautiful place right now. And we were having a conversation with my wife about finding the voice, and I was saying that I gotta find my voice, and then I realized actually that potentially is a challenge of many of our newer entrepreneurs, of not knowing what their voice is and how they should sound. Now, what I mean with that is that obviously every person has a truth, right? So every person has the things that they're comfortable with, they believe in, they follow, they want to change, they want to do stuff, right? But then also beside that is the persona that you want to use in your marketing system. And when the situations in your life change, when you are beginning something, you don't know exactly what that voice should be. For example, before I separated myself from the business a few days ago, my voice was very clear. My voice was, I'm an entrepreneur who works really hard and serves people with excellence and creates lots of amazing things. But when I separated myself from the business in the past few days, and I've been traveling across Europe, and I started recording these videos for entrepreneurs, I realized that actually my new voice isn't a relatable voice, and that's one thing you want to have. You want to have a relatable voice, about a voice that your audience, your clients, your potential clients can relate to. And I was talking to my wife. I said, my new voice, I haven't found my voice yet, my new voice yet, because people can't relate with me, and the conversation was that, well, but that's the dream of many people. And I said, yes, but people are not looking for people who are living the dream necessarily and only. People are also looking for people who they can relate to. And so that started with the conversation on, okay, so I gotta find a voice. Now, this is not the first time that I did that, obviously. This is several times I've done this before. And personally, the best exercise that I find myself doing to find my voice is putting my message out, putting my come here, you were here, hello,
sorry.
Okay, anyhow, so the way that I realize that I can find a voice easier is by just going out and putting the message out and sharing it with people and getting their feedback and learning from their feedback. Obviously, there are going to be some amazing positive feedback, there are going to be some negative feedback, and by sharing the negative feedback, by learning from the negative feedback and getting the positive feedback, I can find the sweet spot for that voice. So it's just funny what my shirt says actually right now. It says just do it, and obviously I love Nike's slogan, which is just do it, but then that's really true. And what I love about this shirt, it says just don't quit, right? And then there are like putting a cross over NT and QU, so it becomes just do it. And the reality is that that's the main way of creating your message. Just do it, and don't quit, don't stop creating your message. Just keep creating messages and keep pushing it out. Keep sharing it with your people, with your target market, so you can learn from the positive feedback that they give you, so you see, okay, so these are the things that people want to learn more and hear more, and this is how they related to it more, and these are the negative feedback. And when you get the negative feedback, there are two types on the negative feedback part. One is the negative feedback for people who are angry and they're haters and they're just angry for no reason and on their own. You don't need to worry about that. But then there are other side that kind of there are people who are giving you feedback and they're kind of giving you more clarity, and you're looking at it and it's like, well, wait a second, this person is giving me negative feedback, but the things that they're giving negative feedback on is the things that I actually believe in or I do. And the reason that you are actually getting that negative feedback is because your voice doesn't exactly sound like your truth. And so you find your voice as you do more and more of your videos or your training and write more stuff and get feedback. So just do it, don't quit, go out there, push some messages out, and constantly produce content for people.